I started the show because I really thought about the people in the community that I didn't have access to.
Then I started watching, other shows like Comic Book Men, listening to on a podcast. I was like, we could do that too, easy. So I was like, I talked to Andy about the TV station. I was like, we should just start a show. Then he was like telling me about Channel 15. I was like, well, let's just do it.
You can just walk in, and that's what I did. I have absolutely no knowledge of how to produce a show, what to do, how to start. All I have is a good intention, and that was enough.
First people I met was Paul and Elizabeth, and it went well. Their questions, their support, their openness to anything, and then where the lines are drawn, but it was just very open.
I'm working directly with Elizabeth, so when you get to top shelf, then you've got the best of resources that are available there. So she has taught me a lot.
To be able to use media in our community campaign is key, and we have such an amazing resource right here within our community.
This was a perfect opportunity for me because I've always wanted to be able to spread the word somehow, and what better way to do it than TV, right?
I've had a really good time recording the shows here at the studio. It's so simple. I don't have to clean my house. I can just come in with my equipment and record it. And there's 3 cameras to choose from. They do a really good job making sure to get the different angled shots, and it really helps with my tutorials. So I'm grateful for that.
And with public access, it's nice because you don't have to really, like if we went to a big studio, you're gonna have to probably pay for studio time. You guys are giving us the opportunity to do what we love and to see how well we can run with it.
This is not my show. It is our show. And what I mean is that their involvement has been far beyond anybody's expectation.
It's so laid back. Every single one of our shows have been casual and just a conversation. We get silly sometimes. There's really no pressure. It's been a great experience working with you guys. It's been fabulous.
Northwest Access TV has been great, extremely responsive, and to have the turnaround that we've had for these types of ideas that we have flowing, because sometimes we go, oh, this would be great. We're gonna do a cooking show and let's do this. But it worked, and we got it off the ground within 2 weeks. We had a meeting and it was like, yes, let's do this.
Ian's been an incredible director of the show, you that one little surprise when you got Kyle Herbert on the show to help voice one of the episodes.
Last time on Legend of the Nerds, James and Andy attempted to locate the top 5 villains in the universe, only to be thwarted by the cruel machinations of time itself.
They guide me, fostered me, helped me. They still do. The show wouldn't be what it is without them.
They taught me how to do everything, which was fantastic to be hands-on. I feel so comfortable with this camera at this point. I don't understand the camera fully. I know there's lots of buttons that I don't know how to use, but it's just easy. I just pick it up. It just feels like a part of my routine now, where at first I was a bit intimidated, and by the second show, it was completely different. And now it's nothing. Stop in, pick it up, drop it off.
What I love is that they want you to feel comfortable, and they want to create a space that's comfortable for you, because being on television can be scary, and how can you feel comfortable with doing that? And I know that's been a lot of hesitation from a lot of people is, oh, I don't like to be on television. But they make you feel like you're just talking to somebody, and that's what it should feel like, and it's such a good experience.
It's allowing me to reach the masses. Even if some of my viewers aren't in the local area, I've been able to take the taping of the show and put it on my website so I can reach some viewers that are outside of our local area.
We've now expanded the show to go to Burlington and Springfield, Vermont.
There's one in New Hampshire too.
And one in Massachusetts and New Hampshire, that Lowell, Mass, I think.
I don't even know who's watching. I have no idea who's watching, if anybody's watching, and to somehow just be me. So it was honestly a great practice in self-reflection for me.
People do watch these shows, so it's not like your voice unheard. It's kind of amazing actually, because there are a couple people that will come up to me and say, I saw your show the other day. And it's kind of neat because, you know, somebody that wouldn't necessarily sew just watched how easy it was, and maybe now they'll think about doing it.
Don't hesitate. Just come, talk to any of the staff, and they will guide you and they will help you. This is what they're here for.
It's been an amazing experience for me. I highly recommend it. If you're someone that wants to get your message out there, then absolutely. This is something that, you know, it's a good first step to get out there.
It's so simple. Literally pick up the phone or write an email or find Northwest Access Television on Facebook, because they turn around really quick.
Definitely, if you're passionate about it, just go for it. Don't hesitate.
The easiest advice is just do it. You know, just say, yeah, I want to do this.
Don't be scared. Just do it, and it'll get easier every time you make the shows.
I think it's kind of intimidating the first time you are in front of a camera.
Of course, the first time I was extremely nervous. I've never done anything like this other than maybe a few webcam videos.
But once you pass beyond that, there's so many things and so much joy that can come out of doing something that's your own. So my advice is that, you know, reach out, call, and see what can be done. Everything is possible.
This station just gave us the opportunity to share our conversations with more than just my sleeping wife upstairs.
Exactly. Or your dog.
Yeah.
And I'm very thankful for what they've done for Rise Vermont and with Rise Vermont and the health department. I think it's been a great collaboration, and it's gotten me to, this was only supposed to be a 5-week thing, but it's like, well, now what? Like, what's next that we can do as a show on Northwest Access Television?
It's very seamless and it's simple, and it makes me feel capable to do something technical that I had previously not any experience with.
I think people think, oh, well, you know, what do I have to offer? And I think everybody has something to offer, and if it's done right, you know, they can really make some good television.